Hello, people of YouTube, people of Internet, and people of world. It is I, the Classic Juan, coming to you from my ever-growing classic game room and stream station. Yes, today we are doing Resident Evil Director's Cut to the DualShock version. Yeah, so we'll be playing Resident Evil for the foreseeable future with you guys. So I hope you guys are excited about that, because I sure as heck am excited about playing this game. So we're actually playing the original. Well, I shouldn't say the original. So this is the green label of the original Resident Evil Director's Cut. And so we are playing it on the PlayStation. As you could see from the video there, over there, the graphics are straight up PlayStation graphics. And so I do my best to make it look as good as possible. for you guys because we want it to be enjoyable. So we'll do that. So yeah, so Resident Evil, great game. We did play Sweet Home, and the reason that I played that game was because when Resident Evil was initially kind of prompted to get created, the reason that it was initially even started was because it was going to be a remake of Sweet Home. That was the initial idea. They were going to remake the game Sweet Home, the one that we just played on the Nintendo, and that was what this game was going to be. Oddly enough, there had been a game that had recently been released on the PC version in about that time that they were developing the game, that was called Sweet Home. So they had to basically drop that entire idea of the title and go with something new. And so they came up with Resident Evil as we know it in the US, Biohazard as it's known in Japan. And obviously they switched up the whole story arc because Sweet Home and this game are very, very different. So the game was released in 1996, obviously takes place in a mansion, and it actually falls under the category of a survival horror game. The first to fall in that category. So it actually created the genre of survival horror games. So this game is a standalone, unique, brand new idea that came out when it did, and just spawned off the whole slew of survival horror games after that. So most recently released is Resident Evil 7. I think was earlier last year in 2017. So not the genre I should say, but the title has spanned over 20 years and still going hard here for a lot of people. So definitely one of the best selling Capcom game franchises ever. So we're gonna play Resident Evil because, well, quite frankly, it's gonna be awesome, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, so I don't know who's watching currently, but today we're gonna be drinking a Austin BeerWorks beer called Heisenberg Kristallweizen. And so I'm pretty sure you guys can't see the bottle too well there. So I was talking to Jack of all Gabes yesterday. Well, I wasn't talking to him, but we were what's up Jack of all Gabes? So Jack of all Gabes and I were talking about, and I had mentioned to him on his stream about these really unique designed cans. And so you can see the pattern on these cans is repeated pretty consistently. But on these cans, Austin BeerWorks puts one thing that doesn't make sense. And so I'm going to see if I can't point this one out to you guys. So I want you to look at this box right here. There's a little kitty cat in it. And it's repeated multiple times kind of throughout the label. And it's pretty consistent. It's this little cat in a box. I know it's kind of hard to see there, but and the camera probably won't focus that. But there's a little cat there. So if you look on the can hard enough, down in here, where I got my finger, in this can, in this box, is not a cat. It's actually a platypus. In this one. That's the only anomaly on the can. Are you guys... What just happened here? Don't know what's going on there. All right. Going for 100% or just finishing? I think I'm going to go for just finishing on the first go. I may come back and re-record. What I'm actually planning on doing is getting the remade version for the GameCube. That looks a little cleaner and nicer. And we may go for 100% there. All right. So Heisenberg Kristallweizen. On the bottle it says, or on the can I should say, it says a crystal clear Hefeweizen. Sounds like a paradox, but anything is possible with science and a centrifuge. All right, Gabe. So I hope you caught that, Gabriel. That was just for you. I also wanted to mention that we have recently hit 60 subscribers on our YouTube account. Woo! Super excited. Thank you guys for subscribing and following. We really appreciate that. So if there's anything you guys want to see, have us do, let us know. We're always open. Let's pour this sucker. There we go. Man, I'm gonna let that settle just a hair, but look at how clear this looks. You can see you through it. That is amazing color. Man, it's almost transparent. That's interesting. I'm excited to taste that. Alright. Alrighty. So here we go. I hope you guys are ready, because I'm super ready. We're going to play this game. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Let me do a little bit of zoomage here. Ah! Oh, messed that up. Cancel. Cancel. Okay. Alright, let's do this thing. Hit any button. Any button. New game. Okay, so just to make this clear, original, beginner, and arranged. Original is just a straight up regular difficulty. Beginner is zombies take less shots. There's freaking ammo everywhere. There's health everywhere. We're not going to do that. We want a little bit of a challenge. Arranged is like an increased difficulty, so everything is a little bit more randomized, less ammo, less weapons, just kind of a little bit of everything, just a hodgepodge of things there. Do you know what the director's cut compared to the original? So yeah, so the director's cut has this, has this arranged version that I was talking about, versus, what's going on here? Versus the original does not have that director's cut. Does not have that arranged version stuck in there. So like I said, that arranged version is a lot more difficult. Plus, I think with the director's cut, you get these video cutscenes and that we'll see here with the intro. So it's a lot less video gamey and a lot more movie-like. So we're gonna play the Jill Valentine version run through of the game. The two are very different. The Jill Valentine version is a little easier, so we're gonna go with that one. Plus, she has more health. Sorry, she has more inventory space, less health. But we'll take the inventory space and the easier route on this go around. We may come back around and do the Chris Redfield version. That one's a little bit more difficult. More health with Chris Redfield, less slots, but the run through is a little bit harder. So we may come back to that one for sure. So Jill Valentine's what we're rolling with here today. July. Raccoon Forest.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission. No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Jill Valentine is better anyway.
Look, Chris!
Got some Night of the Walking Dead action going on here. Or Night of the Living Dead, I should say.
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But
Got
strangely,
some B-movie, horror movie stuff going on.
However, we soon discovered why.
There's Jill.
Hey! Come here!
Does Wesley come out of? So I think by Wesley you mean Wesker, and yes, he does. That was him with the glasses and the like hardcore hair. That's him, Wesker. Don't go!
Jill, run for that house!
Lol. Damn dogs. Alright, cast. Chris Redfield.
Chris Redfield.
I don't know why it's important for us to know his blood type, but okay.
Jill Valentine.
Jill Valentine. Disappointment! Hey, Mr. Senor, what's going on? Barry.
Rebecca Chambers.
Rebecca Chambers. 18, 19?
Albert Wesker.
Albert Wesker. There you go, Gabe. That's you.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. They have escaped into the mansion where they thought it was safe. If we know anything about Sweet Home, we know mansions aren't safe.
What is this?
What is
Wow.
this?
What a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Where is he?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is.
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris
I'm
is our
going
old
with you.
partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
I will try to go for the front door, but not right at the gate because it doesn't let me.
Stay alert!
Alrighty then, alrighty then. And we all know that little cutscene from Sweet Home, don't we?
A dining room.
Alright, before we move on, salute. Beers up if you got them. If you're not of legal drinking age, salute with your water or non-alcoholic beverage. Holy smokes. They are not lying when they say that that is a ridiculously smooth Hefeweizen. So if you know anything about beer and you know Hefeweizen flavors, this is like, it's like drinking the smoothest, clearest version of that. It's crazy. The flavor's still there, the robustness, but it's like clean. It's crazy. Wow, just, they were right. Alright, that clock is annoying. Okay, so the one thing that we always need to remember, and a lot of us forget, is how ridiculously stupid the controls are for this game. And of course, just like with Sweet Home, menu management. Whoa. Turn around.
What? What
Austin
is
BeerWorks
this?
for the win. Seriously.
What is it?
What
Blood.
is it? It's
Jill,
blood.
see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Let me see if I can't make this just a hair brighter for you guys. Oh shoot, that might have been a little bit too much. There we go. Is that visually better? Let me know. Better before? How's that? Oh no. It's more random. Run.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Zombies can
Let me
open
take
doors.
care of this.
Strong work, bro. Strong work.
What is it?
What is
Bennett was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Sounds good, Jill. Sounds good. Go.
Wesker!
Wesker!
Help me look for him, Jill.
Son of a
Don't leave this hall for the time being.
Who knows?
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I
What
can't
is it
figure
all
it out
about?
at all.
Beats me too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Yes, let's split it up. That's a
I'll try the
fantastic
door on
idea.
the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master
Oh yeah,
of the lock,
Jill gets the
take it with
lockpick.
you.
She's good at that.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Yeah, you will. Next part still haunts you.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
You tell me when that part comes, Gabriel.
This time I'll be there.
Ink ribbon. Would you take the ink ribbon? Hell yeah, I will. Nah, good. Thanks. Okay. It said there should have been 4, but there's only 2. But whatever. I'm gonna come in here and see if I can't go in. I think that guy that got killed has some ammo on him, so I'm gonna see if I can't pick that up. It's Kenneth from the Stars Bravo team. Yes, I'll take the clip. Yes, I will take another clip. Okay. I think this is just a plant. Okay. Now to the part that haunts Gabriel. kind of getting goosebumps just playing this game. It's throwing me so far back. It's like the inner me is smiling at me right now, just like content as all can be. Just so you guys know, I haven't played this game in like easily 15 years. So, I'm a little happy. Alright, is this the part that freaks you out, Gabriel? Opening the door? Oh, there's the... Ah! No opening doorsies. So cute, the graphics. There was a time when this was like the greatest graphics ever. Nothing unusual here. Nothing unusual here. Oh, nope, that's the hair too much, Joe. What gets me is the damn control. Stop pushing. Oh, I see. It's a map of the first floor. The ticking was getting to Mr. Senor. So I have some good beers for tomorrow. Oh yeah, Mr. Senor, it's prepped for tomorrow. What you got in the works for us? If you can release what you got in the works for us for tomorrow, beer-wise, that'd be great. Yeah, bet the ticking was getting to Miss Senora. Sorry, Miss Senora. I don't control the ticking of the game. I just play the game. So you know what? Alright, so dudes be dead when there's blood around them. Ah, another ink ribbon. Excellent. Oh no! Alright, that dude for whatever reason was not dead. He dead now. Did we take damage? Of course, but we're fine. Should have been better prepared. That was just dumb. You live and you learn. Alright, here we go. I've used the lockpick. Alright, let's see. A tasty line from an amazing Texas brewing company. A legal draft beer company. Nice. That's right, only saving 3 times. And I think making the run in 3 hours or less. 3 hours for one character, 3 hours for the other character would also unlock a couple things if I remember correctly. Okay. Oh shoot. Saga. Saga. Alright, that didn't work out too well for me. I'm dead. I guess then I didn't save, so I have to go all the way to the beginning. Híjole. Well, that sucked. Alright, so I guess we'll get that first save in right at the beginning. I was trying to be a badass and kill that wolf with the... Or that first,
What is this?
Wow. What a
okay,
mansion.
we'll skip as much of this as we can. Hopefully it'll go a little quicker.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
I'm going to assume
Stop
that you
it.
meant that you
Don't
couldn't
open that door.
do anything.
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
Let's do it. Dirty
Stay alert.
deeds, thunder cheap. Alright. Mr. Senor, say sorry to Miss Senora that the ticking is going to start again.
A dining room. What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood.
Blood.
Jill, see if you can
Blood.
find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Blood. Whoops. Run. Alright, so we're just gonna shoot that puppy dog
Barry?
repeatedly. Because I'm not
What is it?
I'm not
It's a
skilled with the
monster.
knife yet.
Let me
It's not a
take
thing
care
that
of
I'm good at. So we won't be knifing a lot of things. We'll just be straight up shooting them.
What is it?
He dead now.
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Can I crouch? Alright, let me see if I can't come out here real quick. No. Alright. We'll come back to the clips.
Wesker!
Wesker!
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being. Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
If you had watched the movies, you'd know what it's all
too.
about. Just
now it's
kidding.
Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Ain't nobody getting
can't be
anything from the
helped.
movies.
let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic.
It's
We could get into
ginormous.
trouble if we get lost.
Don't
We
get
should
into
start from
trouble.
the first floor,
Don't get
okay?
lost.
And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
You, the master of unlocking.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time, I'll be there.
This time, I'll be there. This game was the king of terrible camera angles. And we're getting to experience the awkward controls and bad camera angles. But you know, we like to keep it classic. We want to play things the original way, because that's what we do here. If you're part of Bravo team, that means you're part of the B team. The B team! Dude, I can't get enough of this beer. I'm gonna have to buy more. Replay this for Gabriel. If you actually open it again, that dog will bite you. You will get bit. Actually, I should go back and save. Oh no. No! Oh. Wrong button. close enough. There we go. Die. You go to hell and you die. You. The obligatory combining bullets with your gun. No. Because using a clip isn't the same as combining the clip. I don't know why. It just is what it is. Walk backwards, walk backwards, walk backwards. Ah. Not going down like a bitch this time. You can use a green herb or combine it to make it stronger. Creepy stuff. Creepy stuff. What else we got? Oh. Anything in here? No. Over here. Creepy stuff. There's just creepy stuff everywhere. Freaking bullets everywhere! Let's see. Map. There we go. I kind of like that sound of like getting out of the menus. Doo, doo, doo. It's a green herb. Will I take the green herb? always take the green herb. Always. Let me see here. They said in the Chris version there's something in the bathtub, but not for Jill. Nothing useful. Just a toilet. Just, you know, in case you had to go to the baño. Let's walk into this other door here that I missed. I don't know if I can get in. It's locked. Okay. Tapestry, nothing fancy. Shade. We always take the shade. Oops. Oh, this is the part where the room that squashes you. That's correct. So actually, if you had there's a broken shotgun also in the game. If we had explored a little bit, we'd have gotten the broken shotgun. You can actually put the broken shotgun in the holster, and it would avoid this whole thing. But you know, we're not doing that because who cares? Who cares? No maps! Let's lock! Let's lock! Let's lock! Let's lock! We're all gonna die in here! 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 We're all gonna die in here!
Hey, what's going on?
We're all gonna die in here.
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What
It is
happened?
me.
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! This way!
Out the door.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure are. Got some zombies to kill. That was kind of ballsy to just walk through them like that, but I was confident. I was confident. All right. All right. Blood. Blood. Ooh. A green herb. Shall I combine the herbs, gentlemen and gentlewomen who may be watching? Herbs on a rolling paper. Too many invisibility frames. Invincibility frames? Yeah. It is what it is, man. The chemical. Do I want the chemical? What is the chemical? I don't even understand what the chemical is. Let's see if it's in here. Plant chemical. Alright, I'll take the chemical. I don't know what the chemical does. Alright, let's put stuff in the storage box. It's a lot of empty spaces. Chemical there. back to the storage box. Take the clip. We will leave the knife. I guess I gotta take all the ink ribbons. And I think that's it. Let me see if I can combine these two. Alright. Well, we're just shy of 10 o'clock, and I think this might be an opportune place to call it for the evening, just to save it, because in the storage room we didn't do a whole lot, but we kind of started getting our bearings, which I think is important. So bearings are important. That's kind of what we did here. So I'll go ahead and save the game. We're not winning any accolades doing this. We're just going to kind of play through the game and have fun. The game hopefully shouldn't take us too long. We might probably go about 4 sessions after this one and get it all taken squared away. So we'll save it up. Can't wait for more. Me too. Me too. This is definitely enjoyable. So we'll get this guy saved up here. So I'm excited. So this was the first storeroom. So we'll save it there. There's plenty more to come. Obviously, we're just getting started. I'm definitely getting all my bearings with the game under control here. So the game's definitely going to pick up from here on out, where we will just be going hard the whole rest of the way. So I hope you guys are excited about that. Once again, I was drinking some Austin BeerWorks Heisenberg Kristallweizen. Great Hefeweizen beer. If you're not a big fan of Hefeweizens, but you do like lighter lagers style beers, that's probably one for you. I'd give it a shot. Just great clarity, fantastic flavor. Have yet to be disappointed by Austin BeerWorks. So definitely pick that up if you are of legal drinking age. I only bought one, but I'm gonna buy a 6-pack of these for when we hang out, for sure. Alright, so like I said, plenty more to come on this game. I'm super excited to play this with you guys. Resident Evil, definitely one of my favorite games. Resident Evil 2 is actually my favorite of the Resident Evil series, and obviously we'll get to that one once we get through this one. So I'm super excited for kind of the whole Resident Evil. You know what? If this goes really well and you guys enjoy it, maybe we'll just play Resident Evil for the rest of the year and just see how far we get. Who knows? So thanks for coming out and hanging out. I really appreciate you guys. We do this for you guys. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you really enjoyed the video. Like it if you just kind of liked it. Don't if you didn't really. But if you disliked the video, please leave me a comment or leave us a comment so that we can improve, get better, and keep doing the best that we can for you guys. So thanks for hanging out. Make sure to tune in. I think Mr. Senor has a special broadcast for you guys tomorrow night. He's doing an unboxing and doing some legal beers. So that'll be interesting. And then Friday nights, Mr. Senor will probably play whatever he's unboxing. So that's exciting. So remember, tune in on Mondays. Jacoball Gabe's. I'm always on Tuesday nights. Mr. Senor's got a special broadcast for you guys tomorrow night, and then Friday night, he always streams those board games for you guys, which we all love. All right. So yeah, I think that about sums it up. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I will see you next Tuesday. And as always, just remember to keep it classic.